It's time for a yap session. I work at a nonprofit that provides food to people living with illnesses, and food insecurity in the United States is not a joke. We have to talk about it. I have had so many difficult conversations with people over the phone, explaining to them how, as much as I would like to be able to feed you, I cannot, because we live in the bleeding heart of this capitalistic empire that seeks to just destroy us bit by bit. I will never forget the moments in which I have spoken to clients over the phone and had them tell me, "You probably don't know what it's like to go hungry. You don't know what it's like to not be able to afford food. You are telling me no right now, and I'm going to die because of it." Those are the conversations that stick with me the most. Because how can they not? I have a heart, and they're right. I grew up in a middle-class family. There has never been a single moment in my life where I couldn't go and get an apple if I wanted an apple. Not only could I afford it, but I also had access to the grocery stores and a means of transportation in order to get to and from the grocery stores into my household. Today has been one of those days in which you can feel the weight of living in a world that is so unequal, in which so many people don't have access to basic necessities. And it's so heartbreaking and it's so real. Because what do I say to somebody that tells me that I've always had everything that they couldn't have? I'm scared. I'm scared of suffering. I'm scared of death. I'm scared of the fact that we live in a world that can be so apathetic to just humans wanting to live, wanting to survive. Not only survive, but thrive. It scares me, the level of apathy that I can instill in myself because I'm so scared of being drowned in another person's suffering. Or maybe I'm just scared and drowning in my own suffering. I don't know pain. Not like that. I hope I never know pain like that. But I also don't want to be someone that is willing to live in a world in which anyone experiences pain like that. And that's hard. That's hard to think about, and that's hard to talk about. Because what do I do when I am faced with the fact that all of the comforts that I am surrounded by are made and distributed by people that look just like me, but are in a state of just unimaginable suffering? What do I do when the phone that I'm filming this video on is covered in the blood of the Congolese people? What do I do with that knowledge? How do I cope? What is it like to live in a world in which every single thing that you touch is made by death? There are so many thoughts running around in my brain right now. This is a hard conversation.